Hipster Tactical here. So we're actually at the urban homestead today, and we're gonna be harvesting some nettles in the Great Northwest. They really are everywhere. They make great teas, salads. They do sell nettle pills, vitamin supplements at like Whole Foods and Vitamin Shop and all those other places. But it's really the best way is just to get them fresh if you really can, like we have access here. So essentially what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to start with a selection of which type you want of nettles. You really want these new fresh starts. They're going to hold in a lot more nutrients. They're going to be a lot more potent than say some of the larger ones with the larger leaves. You're also going to want a nice pair of heavy-duty gloves. Leather gloves work great, however make sure they're pretty clean. You don't want any gloves that are soaked in oils or anything like that, because you will be eating these leaves, so make sure you're not getting those. Also, when you see a lot of plant products inside stores, you tend to see them, perfect, beautiful leaves, no bug bites at all, but you gotta have to wonder why the bug decided to choose a plant like this to chew off of rather than one like this. Mainly because the bug sensed that there's more nutrients in the one that it's eating. So you really want to choose these ones, unless they have bug slime on it or something like that, but most of the time you can probably wash that off. But it's really easy. You're just going to snip it at the bottom of the stem there. Once you get it there, just get it over your bag or bowl, whatever you'd like to use. Use a nice pair of sharp scissors that are also clean. You want to make sure you wash those off, maybe run it through the dishwasher, something like that. Snip that off into a bag, and you don't want the stem really at all. You just want the leaves itself, because that's just what the process is. Also, just make sure you don't get stung. Baking soda, a mixture of water and baking soda works good on these things too, if you do. But so today essentially we'll start snipping those off, show what we have going on, and we'll probably try to get enough to last us a whole year until next year when we have more new starts shooting up. Later this afternoon I'll probably do a process and bring you guys along with that too, of dehydrating them or boiling them and prepping them for tea, because they all make really good teas. So they have many great health benefits to this, as well as helps with allergies and nasal congestion and things of that nature. So great when you're sick. But just another thing to add in there, I'm not really responsible for what you guys do with this. This is just what I'm doing here, and if you get hurt or anything like that, that's not. So here's a perfect example of something that's not super great to harvest. It's nice and tall, starting to get into that adult form. It might get maybe a foot or two higher. It's past that, that sprouting stage of just being a young little pet nettle, and you can still use these, but it's just not as good as it would be for you to use one of the smaller ones. And I'll just bring you guys along here. We'll just bring the process through and get that done this afternoon, get those dehydrated, and actually make a tea and show you guys what we have done for this spring evening. We're actually at the urban homestead today, and that's why we have access to this beautiful woods here, and a lot of water likes to flow through here. It's a splendid place to harvest all those nettles. We actually have a lot of wild food, like these salmon berries growing here, and elderberry trees, beautiful cedars. You have these maples too.